In this video, we're going to talk about one of the most vital and, complex bodies of water on the entire planet, the South China Sea. It's a place of absolutely stunning natural beauty, immense resources, and it's critically important to the whole world. It's so much more than just a name on a map. This sea is a strategic superhighway for trade and a hotspot of biodiversity. So let's dive right in and uncover its secrets. Just wow. Take a look at this expanse. The South China Sea stretches all the way from Singapore clear over to the Strait of Taiwan. As a massive marginal sea, it's really the economic and ecological heart of Southeast Asia. And as we're going to see, its influence is felt all across the globe. Right, so to get a handle on all of this, our journey is going to cover 5 key areas. We'll start by figuring out exactly where it is and just how big it is. Then we'll explore the incredible treasures hiding beneath its waves. After that, we'll look at its role as a human crossroads, uncover some of its deep dangers, and we'll wrap it all up with 5 fast facts you probably didn't know. Okay, first up, let's get our bearings and really try to grasp the sheer scale of this geographic giant. So just how big are we talking? Well, the South China Sea covers a staggering 3.5 million square kilometers. To put that in perspective, it's not just big, it is the second largest sea in the entire world. And it's not just wide, it is also incredibly deep. On average, the water here is over 1,200 meters deep, and that hides a really complex seabed of continental shelves, steep slopes, and these vast, deep basins. But wait, it gets even deeper. In its central basin, the seabed just plunges to a mind-boggling 5,559 meters. That is more than 3 miles straight down. This immense body of water is bordered by 9 different nations. And as you can see from this population density map, it's the heart of a region where more than 350 million people live along the coasts. They all depend on this sea for food, for trade, and for their very way of life. Alright, now let's go beneath the surface. We're about to explore the incredible life and the valuable resources that make this sea a true natural treasure. Scientifically, this region is recognized as the world's epicenter for marine tropical biodiversity. I mean, the sheer variety of life that you can find here is almost unrivaled anywhere else on Earth. It's absolutely amazing. Just think about this for a second. The areas near the shore host 45 different species of mangroves, an astonishing 70% of the world's coral types, half of all seagrass species, and half of all giant clam species. It is a truly vibrant and critical ecosystem. And beyond all that biological wealth, the seabed itself holds enormous economic value. It's known to be rich in hydrocarbons, with really significant potential reserves of natural gas and oil that are crucial for the region's energy needs. So, what about its role in feeding the world? Well, the fisheries here are so productive that they account for roughly 10% of the entire planet's fish catch every single year. Okay, now let's explore the human story. For centuries, this sea hasn't just been a body of water. It has been a bustling highway, connecting cultures and economies from all over. Yeah, long before modern cargo ships, this sea was a key part of the ancient maritime Silk Road. Think of it as the main artery for trade, moving goods like silk, porcelain, and spices between the East and the West for centuries. And we have direct proof of this bustling history. The recent discovery of these incredibly well-preserved shipwrecks from the Ming Dynasty, loaded with over 100,000 pieces of porcelain, serves as a powerful testament to this vibrant era of trade and cultural exchange. But of course, this long history of intense human activity comes at a price. Today, the sea's delicate ecosystems are under immense pressure from pollution, which is driven by the huge coastal populations and all the industrial activity along its shores. Let's just focus on one of its most vital ecosystems for a second, the coral reefs. As this chart shows, they face a whole barrage of threats. Destructive fishing practices and overfishing are depleting marine life, while pollution, runoff from the land, and unchecked coastal development are literally choking the life out of these fragile underwater cities. So for man-made dangers, we're now going to turn to the powerful forces of nature. The South China Sea isn't just some peaceful tropical paradise, it holds some deep and treacherous secrets. One of the most significant geological features is the Manila Trench, just to the west of the Philippines. It's this deep scar in the ocean floor, plunging down 5,400 meters. This trench is created by a process called subduction, which is where one massive tectonic plate is slowly sliding underneath another. Now, whenever you have a massive subduction zone like this, a pretty important question comes up. What kind of threat does this deep trench actually pose to the millions and millions of people living in the region? The answer is startling. Scientists forecast that this fault is capable of generating a massive earthquake, potentially reaching a magnitude of 9.2. An event of that scale would have the power to create a truly devastating tsunami. But the dangers aren't just seismic. There's this vast area in the southeastern part of the sea that sailors know as dangerous ground. It's a maze of hundreds of low islands, submerged reefs, and atolls that rise up abruptly from the deep, and a lot of it is still poorly charted. The official warning to sailors couldn't be any clearer. The Admiralty sailing directions state, flat out, that steering clear of this area is the mariner's only assurance of safety. It's a pretty stark reminder of the sea's untamed nature. Okay, to wrap things up, let's fire through 5 fast facts. 1. As we know, it's the world's second largest sea. 2. Its area is 3 times larger than the Bohai, Yellow, and East China Seas all put together. 3. It's fed by over 125 major rivers. 4. Its climate is ruled by 2 distinct monsoon seasons. And 5. Its average water temperature stays a balmy and stable 26 degrees Celsius all year round. Alright, that is it for this video, everyone. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.